Hi guys, welcome back to You, Me and the Family, or if you are new here, welcome. Hi, I'm Hannah, a mum of 4, ranging from 16 years down to a 3-year-old, and we live as a family of 6 in the southeast of England. I hope you're all well, and trying something a little different today. See how you guys react to it. If it's good, I'll keep doing it. If not, then I know that you guys aren't interested. Gardening. I have got the gardening bug. The weather's starting to turn a bit nicer. Spring bulbs are coming up. I've got a lovely garden that has potential, unlike the house. I've got a cat on the table trying to get a close-up. I've got Nathan watching baby TV. And I've got all my new toys. Would you say they're toys? I don't know. My new little hobby all laid out, and I wanted to show you what I've bought recently and show you me potting up my spring pots to go out in the front garden and the back as well. But I'm just going to give you a quick overview of some of what I've bought recently. We have some hyacinths that I've bought from Lidl. We've got 3 different colours here. We've got the pink, we've got the purple, and then we've got like a, grape purple as well. I love hyacinths, really fragrant. So I've got some of them to put out in the pots. From the garden centre, I bought this Lily of the Valley. Looks absolutely gorgeous. I got 2 lots of the white, and they do a pink one as well. I thought I picked up 2 pink, but obviously I didn't. So I'm going to plant them up into some small pots to have around on the patio, because apparently they are very, very fragrant. And a lot of perfumes have a base of Lily of the Valley in their fragrance. So if I put them close to where we plan on hanging out in the garden in the spring and summer, then we'll all catch the nice fragrance wafting through the air, I'm hoping. Then I saw these and I love them. I really do. Don't ask me to pronounce that name, but it's called Bleeding Heart. And they just look like little hearts. So I've got in here 1 in each. So I've got 2. I've got some plant pots out in the garden already. I'm just going to repurpose them and plant them up. At the back, I bought 1 new hanging basket from B&M. Steve's going to put a hanging hook out the front on the pillar in front of my house, so I can have that one. I might have another one, I don't know. 3 of these small plastic pots. Well, I say small, they're not small, but they're barrel-like effect, but they're plastic. I've got 2 bigger ones out in the garden that I had last year. One of these small ones, one of the big ones are going out front, and then the other big one and 2 small ones are going to go out back, and they are what I'm going to be planting up today. And then we have all my seeds all categorised, ready for me to have a rummage and see what I want to plant up. 2 big pots of bluebells that are going to go amongst all the pots. All my seeds that I need to work out when I'm going to plant all them up. I got some onion sets because in the big flower bed that runs alongside my garden, I will be planting flowers as well as vegetables. And onions amongst them all, it's a multi-purpose garden then, isn't it? You have the beauty of all the flowers and the nature. Nathan's joining in. And then I have the convenience of going out in the garden and picking myself an onion or a carrot or something like that. So that is onion sets. Lots of calla lilies. I love calla lilies, and there are giant white ones out in the garden already. Some that are going to be divided and dug up and moved around the garden. Some are going to be potted up for my friends because they love calla lilies as well. And I mean, I think I've got about 9 where they're spreading out underneath the ground and popping up everywhere. But there's a side to my utility room where it's gravel, and I'm thinking of putting pots there with all my coloured calla lilies. So it builds a wall of colour there. So with all the pots from the plants that I'm going to empty out for my big buckets like this, I'm going to plant these up so that they get a head start plant them up and put them on the windowsill over there. Plenty of sun, so it gets them going. Sophia's here as usual. And then as they get bigger, I'll start potting them on, and out in the garden they go when the weather turns nice. So that is a pink and purple one. Loads of them. This one, you get 2 bulbs in here, 2 bulbs in there. Oh, maybe I've read it wrong. You get a pink and a purple, so you get one of each in there. And then you get white and black ones in there. So they were from Lidl. They were the only colours they had, but I am going to go online and buy other colour lilies, because I know you can get them in yellows and oranges and yellow and orange, so they're like a sunset effect. I'm going to have loads of colour lilies. I love them. And they're safe to have around cats. They are lovely and safe. So there's them. Gladiolus, these are to go along the fence in my garden. The big flower bed. Obviously I'll pull them up when we move from here, but for the time being they can go in, and then they can build a fence of colour while I'm here. So I've got the pinks, lilacs and purples, and then the purples, whites and oranges to add a pop of different colour. So that is everything on the table. And then I have just pulled all my plants in, because at the moment I've got roofers fixing the roof on my utility room and wet room, and I really didn't want to be talking to myself and a camera out there. So as you can see, there's Sophia. So I've pulled them in here, and to explain what these all are, and then I'll take them back out, and then I'll put you on the tripod, and then I'll just play some music while I pot them up, so you don't have to listen to me waffle on. So if I come down, that was my knees clicking. We've got primroses, but these are like pom-poms. They are beautiful. They're double-headed. I've got the yellows and the lilacs, and then there's the blush pink in there as well. These are from my local garden centre, and these will come back. So as long as I take care of them, primroses do come back. So a lot of these are bulbs, and primroses, they will just keep coming back year after year. So these will be divided in the pots. We have lots of daffodils, all different colours and all that lot. And we've got these little mini ones. These are pretty. I like daffodils. And then we've got these peach ones. Apricot whirl. And a little bug running on there and all. Then we've got these ones from Home Bargains. They're just the kind of average bright yellow dwarf daffodils. Some more bluebells because they are pretty. And then in my buckets ready to plant up, we have another primrose. We got some more bluebells, but different type. I've bought this all over different times, so I haven't just bought them all at one go. We've got some Gravitine Giant, so it's like white bluebells or snowbells. More primroses. Steve chose that one because it was a nice red one, so that might go on in a pot on its own, and then go somewhere so Steve can see it. These beautiful ones Chloe chose. A nice pink one there. Some purple flowers to like infill the baskets. And then we've got some more daffodillies here that haven't quite come up yet. I call them daffodillies. Well, these aren't daffodils. These are little tulips. These are Bright Gem. They're little miniature tulips. These come from my local garden centre as well. See, more there. Dwarf tulips. More primroses. A bit of ivy just for it to drape down. And then some more different types of daffodils. So you get the idea. It's daffodils, tulips, spring bulbs. So that it looks nice and colourful out front and back of my garden for now. Until the summer kicks in. I've got some Growshaw all-purpose compost to top up the big barrels that are out there. So I'll give you a head start. Ignore the alcohol. We're not alcoholics. That is from parties and all that lot. We just haven't put it in the shed yet. 2 great big planters. They've already got some dirt in there. I've de-weeded it this morning while Nathan was at nursery. And then I'm just going to top them up with some fresh potting compost, some plant food, and then crack on and plant them all up. So follow on and watch how I do this. Hope you enjoy. Okay guys, we're out in the garden. Please excuse the state of me and the quality of this video. It is the first time of recording out in the garden, but hopefully I will get better at it. So what I've got here at the moment are the two big pots. They're the big ones from my original house. So they've already got some dirt and stuff from last year in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to spread this amongst the three smaller pots as well, so that I don't have to add quite so much of the good old compost in there as well. So that is what I'm going to do quickly now. So I'm just going to speed this video up so you don't watch me doing this boring bit. So I'm just going to get the pot and stick it in. Just top it up. I'm having to use one of the plastic cat food bowls from Lidl's because at the moment I don't know where my trowel is. I think it's at mum and dad's allotment because we stored a lot of my gardening stuff there while we moved, and I'm still in the process of moving everything over. So we will get there eventually. But the roofers have been and they're gone. Apparently they've fixed the roof. We've just got to wait for a frost now to see actually if it works. So there's one. Just going to put that out of sight, get the other one and go from the other pot. I mean, this is good compost, it's just lost its nourishment and all that lot from all the other plants from last year. So I'll just mix this in with the good compost. Sorry, out of focus, out of screen. There we go, it's because I've got a big bag of compost in front of me. Taking advantage of the okay weather outside at the moment. And I'm wearing rubber gloves to protect my nails. I have gardening gloves for the actual garden, and then I wear rubber gloves to protect my nails. Because, you know, what's the point in paying for my nails to be done if I only bugger them up by playing in the dirt? So, ignoring that one. There's that one 3/4 of the way full. Put that one down there for a minute. And then the third one. I tell you, it'll be nice looking out of the window and having the garden all nice and flowery. Can't wait. Just got to have a couple of nice days so that we can get out and enjoy it. As you can see, we've got the big trampoline behind me, but at the moment it's very temperamental. Nathan can only go on it a little while and supervised. It's on the concrete for now, but it will be going up on the grass. Well, I say grass, I've just been on it and it's like walking on a sponge. I'm definitely going to need some welly boots to do the gardening over there, because the slightest bit of rain and it's like a bog. So, right. There we go. I think that's all that I'm going to take from that one. And then I'll probably take some more from this one. Bear with me. There we go. A few more in there. Make a big mess on the patio. That's right. There we go. There we go. Right, so I'm just going to dot this one down here for now and cut this big bag of compost open and then start spreading it amongst the three. Mainly the two big ones at first, because I want to get them planted up. And to be truthful, I don't normally choose a certain type of compost. It is whichever one is cheapest. And this one was the cheapest at Homebase, so that is why I got it. Sprinkle, sprinkle, which is going to take forever. So I'm going to speed this bit up for you, otherwise you'll be watching me do this for ages. a little bit of bloodfish and bone as well to this, for although this potting compost came with plant food, I'm going to give it a little bit of bloodfish and bone as well. Extra goodness for them. That'll work its way down for the plants and the bulbs. Giving me lots of pretty flowers. Mixy mixy. There we go. I'm actually surprised Nathan isn't out here with me. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I am going to pull these two back a little bit and put 2 or the 3 smaller ones in front so you can see them, and then I'm just going to place the flowers on top of each of the buckets so that I can rearrange and work out where I want them. So let's do that. Mind you, I actually think I need a bit of more compost in some of the smaller ones, but at least if they're in front I can work out where I want them before Steve brings the other bag of compost round. Yeah, definitely going to need a bit more compost in them. There we go. Can you see them, guys? A bit out of focus. Out of street sign. 1, 2, 3, and then the biggers. So, right. That bloodfish and bone will get mixed in as things go down, as it rains. Right. Don't know whether I should get Steve to bring the other bag of compost around quickly and just top them up, and then I'll just do it all in one go. Yeah, Steve just brought round the last bag of compost, and I've just topped the 3 smaller ones at the bottom up with a bit more compost because they did need it, and then I just did a little bit more bloodfish and bone, and then mixy, and then behind me is the hanging basket. I've topped that up with compost as well. Ready. I'm hoping I've got enough flowers here to do all of them. If not, then I'll just do these ones and then do the hanging basket tomorrow. I'll go shop and get the last few little bits then. So what I'm going to do now is I will just place the flowers on the pots and work out where I like them and if I like the look of them in those certain spots. So let's get on with it. These are the dwarf tulips that are going in. Well, I'm just going to put 1 in each. I don't know if I want to kind of match them up, like do these 2 the same, as similar as I can, and then those 3 as similar as I can, or I might just do them similar but different at the same time. So we will see. I'm thinking I'll put these 2 primroses in there. I've got 2 pink ones there. I've got these 2 lilac-y flowers that kind of fill in the gaps. I'll put the one there and I'll put them in the pots for now and then go from there. If I divide them up in the pots, then at least I know that I'll have enough. So they're the dwarf tulips, and then we've got 3 of these dwarf daffodils, but they look rather frilly. Bring one up to the camera to show you. And they look cute. They don't look like daffodils at all. I'm going to put one of them in each of the small baskets, small pots. Put them on there for now. Kind of lost it, I don't know what to do. If I get all the primroses out, I think I'll put the yellows and pinks together, and then the lilacs and the blues together. I understand you can't see these very well. Once they're all potted up, I'll bring you closer and then you can see the pots. I've got 2 pots of ivy, so I'll put one of them in this big pot and one in the smaller pot, like the bigger pots are over there. What else do I have? Lots and lots of bluebells and snowbells. So I'm thinking these primroses can go down there and I'll divide them up. I have 2 lots of this peach daffodils, apricot. Well, I'll put them in the 2 bigger pots. There we go. They can go in the middle, I think that'll look nice. And then maybe these little ones in the 2 big ones as well. So they have different varieties of daffodils. There we go. And then bluebells. Looks like I'm going to put a lot in here, but it all start dying back. And anyway, and these pots are big. Daffodils in here. Yeah. Not daffodils, bluebells. We'll put that one in there, that one in there, and I think that'll be enough in the bigger pots. So what I will do with the smaller pots is the primroses. Okay, I'll focus on the smaller ones once I've potted up the big ones. Be better that way. Right, let's work out where to place these. I think I've placed things where I want them to go. Now I'm just going to start digging the holes and sticking them in. I'm actually going to sit right down for that because my knees are hurting. I've got to get a new padded nail board. Bigger pots potted up. Now I'm going to push them to the side, move close to the camera so you can see me, and I'll work out where I want to place the ones in the smaller pots. Take the compost back, slide that one, and then again once it's done, when they're all done, I will show you what they look like up close. There we go. I think I definitely want some hyacinths in the smaller ones. I might actually put them smack bang in the middle because I love hyacinths. They can take the star. They could be the star of the show. There we go. Put them as a 3 in the middle. And we can put you there and there, and you there, you and you there. Yeah, I'm talking to myself, guys. I do that a lot, I'm afraid. Same as I talk to the cats. There's them. Right, now let's work out these primroses. hanging basket. So they can go behind me for that. And then what I'm going to do is I've got these trays of little bluebells and daffodils that I'm going to poke in the gaps once these pots are planted. Planted up. I think I'll save these tulips for another project, and I think I'm going to end the video here by just giving you a close-up of these pots, and then I'm going to give them a water, a top-up, and tidy up my big old mess. So we'll move these closer. Come on. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. There we go. Right. I'll come and get you off the tripod. Okay guys, here we go. These are the three smaller of the pots. We've got the primroses, the hyacinths, there we go. Then we've got some daffodils of different sorts there, and bluebells. So they will look lovely once they're established a little bit. Oh, and we've got a visitor. Hey Ginge! That is not my cat. That is next door's cat. It's a Maine Coon. Huge, big boy. I thought it was a fox in the garden like when I first met him. There's the other basket, pot. And then these are my big ones. They look a bit empty, but they will fill out quite quickly. They're established. Once they're established, that's them. And then my big mess. Yes, boy, hello. Are you coming to say hello? Hi. Hello. Okay, yes. This is Shane's friend. Hello. Yes, hello. My next door neighbour's cat, yeah. I tell you, you better not be doing your business in my plant pots. And then these ones I'm going to put in my hanging basket, as well as I've got some snowbells in there and some bluebells, and then they will go in the hanging basket out front. So that is what I've been doing all afternoon. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like this video, and please comment if you would like to see more videos like this of me tinkering around in the garden. I do apologise for bad cameraing and all that lot. It is my first time of doing it. So take care guys, and I hope you like this video. Bye.